Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candidina every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. And thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do hit the like button, share with friends, and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth on both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. I'd also like to tell you, friends, that see the Hindi version of our news is doing very well, and a lot of people are reading it and giving us their comments and suggestions. So thank you so much for that, friends. Yeah, Jaydev joins us in this session. Welcome, Jaydev.
Good evening to all the viewers once again. And friends, for those of you who purely speak Hindi, I would advise you to check the Hindi version in the morning. And let's get to the Toon Tales for the day. And this is the Toon Tale for today. And if you guess who this person is, so
So it's an airport. It's Mumbai Airport, and there's a fan kissing this man's hand. And this, the one of the audience is saying, people watching him is saying, is this fan kissing his hand or sniffing drugs? So I'm sure you'll get to know what it is all about. So
yeah.
welcome, Gloria.
Welcome,
Hi,
Gloria.
Anonymous. Thanks, Joel, for joining us. I request everyone, so sweet.
Thank you, Anonymous Shots.
Welcome, Monisha. Welcome, Anonymous. Sunita. Good evening.
Hi, Sunithan.
Vijayant. Yeah. And Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Blessed good day, Meenaji and Jaydev. Welcome always, Radhika.
Welcome, Radhika.
You're sure excited, Anonymous. Good evening, Vasanti.
Hi, Vasanti. Good evening.
Welcome, Sudha, dearest
Welcome,
Sudha, one of our very big well-wishers. Welcome, Meena. Thank you so much. And Savitri.
Savitri.
SG.
Oh, from US. Hi. Hi,
Pranam, Vladimir.
Pranam.
Guys, do it.
Thank you very much, Sunita.
So cute of you. Yeah. Welcome, True Indian.
Namaste, True Indian.
And Gloria, always for joining us. Minal, welcome.
Hi, Meena.
Suchita.
Meera.
Welcome, Meera, always for your support as well. Savitri, one Kia to one free. Love you, Meenaji, Roops. Thank you so much, Roops. Love you too. Poon. Yeah. Welcome. Seema.
Hi, Seema.
AG. Thank you. Oh, in fact, I've done these, and that's why I was telling Jaydev. Do you like them? Because I did it myself. Welcome,
Hi,
Pansy. Greetings to you, Jiva, as well.
Jiva.
Yeah, from South Africa. True Indian, cute cartoon, Meenaji. So creative cartoons. And your drawing is good too. Thank you so much. You know, it's really, you get a lot of your frustration out. Usha, Aryan presumably suffers a complex and is hiding behind drugs. Welcome, Aarti Joshi. And Lucia. Good morning, all. We should feel empowered. We made these so-called actors wealthy, and we also have the power to bring them down to reality.
Have the power to bring them back to the ground.
Yeah. Ma'am, your interesting collection of hair. Thank you so much. I do take a lot of care to, come in front of you guys because you take so much of time to also, passes your suggestions and comments. So this session is very important and special for me and for Jaydev. Seema, welcome. Divided Streets. Kiss is kiss of death in Mafia. Exactly.
Mafia.
Yes. Minal. Ma'am, I love your urine. Thank you so much. Nikita, good evening to both of you. Welcome. Happy to see you, Gilja. Anuradha, yes, our dear friend. Please do press the like button, she says. Vladimir, by the way, I'm looking into filing an RTI on how much GST was paid. Yes, please do. If possible, if possible, should put all the data. It's really welcome and a very good idea, Adityanath. Yeah. Meena, you always look beautiful and lovely fashion. Julie, thank you. Good evening, Meena ji and Jaydev. Good morning,
Hi,
Meena,
Aryan.
ma'am. And it's not that you see when you say I'm beautiful that I feel that I'm beautiful. Just that see during the program, I feel very special when I'm coordinating with you and talking to you, and I feel really different from others, and that's what makes you feel that I'm looking so good. Gloria, we too wait for your session, Meenaji and Jaydev. Ma'am, your Salman looks more handsome than the black buck killer. Vladimir Adityanath. Just curious, ma'am and Jaydev, sir, are you both related? Yes, Rao. Jaydev is my son.
But many people think that I'm her brother. So you know.
Lucille says, press the like button, viewers. We are all in this together. We, the people, have a voice. Yes, in fact, friends, I wanted to tell you on September 26th, we have the International Bindi Day, the
Bindi, yeah.
World Women's Bindi Day. So I want all of you to dress. If you do not have the time to come live with us on that day, send us your pictures because that 1 hour will be dedicated only to pride in being Indian, you know. And so we want you to come dressed up and looking really pretty, and we're going to show all your photographs live, and this is a moment of pride for every Indian woman because the bindi stands for something so auspicious and sacred. So please do that. I'm giving you enough warning to dress up well, get your salwar or your sari or whatever you like to wear, and please sport a bindi. Welcome, Nisha. Okay, so let's move on to
Welcome,
the
Nishi.
first piece of news. Yeah,
Yeah. Before
please
that,
do.
we'll just. I just want to share a video.
Yeah, yeah. You see him acting just like Salman Khan. See the way he does salam and
Yeah. So that's.
And then, in another video, they also show, an elderly man telling a boy to run behind him and give him a kiss on his hand. So the whole thing
Uh, your
looks
voice.
very, yeah, sorry. How did,
Hello.
I'm not mute.
Yeah.
Can you
Just
hear me? Can you hear me?
1 second.
Yeah.
Friends, just hold on. We'll just sort out the technical difficulties. Just 1 second. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So
Okay. Yeah. So, friends, what you'll notice is that this whole thing seems concocted. So, let's go ahead with the first piece of news. Recently, Aryan Khan was clicked at the Mumbai airport as he returned from an undisclosed location. Now, he was wearing a navy t-shirt and black cargo pants and white sneakers. Now, he greeted fans with a salam very similar to what Shah Rukh Khan does. And suddenly, he got a red rose from a person standing there. And all these people, when they were taking these photos, they said he looked like his dad. Now, immediately, Twitter also, his fans went live saying that, see, he even does, salam just like his father. So Baba and he look the same. Now, here, friends, I want to tell you something. See, this is the same guy who was hiding from cameras, when the drug case in Cordelia case was going on. And he used to come through the back door. And also the fact that, see, whenever there was a party, he would be, he would not want to be photographed. But now you see that he is back with full confidence, which means that his father would have promised him a new, a new movie. So there's something here. What I feel terribly ashamed about is the fact that, see, such a wonderful officer like Samir Wankade, you know, became a victim in this terrible ego game that Shah Rukh Khan played, to protect his son. This is the same case that happened when you talk about Smriti Irani and her Silly Soul restaurant. The way they jump to defend their children. This is the same thing. And then you find out that anyway, the restaurant is owned by Zubin, her husband, and her son. So it's all this is, there's so much of, dirt behind all this that, you feel ashamed to be living in this kind of society. So let's take a few comments on this, Jaydev.
Yeah, and I would like to add that Aryan Khan is like the new brand ambassador of one of the collections of Adidas. So how did Adidas, sign up a deal with Aryan Khan? So you can from this you can make out that even ad agencies and all the high the fashion brands are all one circle, and they're very closely linked.
Okay,
Yeah.
Lucille says, special thanks to our humble host and Karthik for his humor and knowledge. I've been watching this show since its inception. Thank you so much. Thank you, Martin. Sir, first one to think like is me, sir. Thought brother only. Much later, I came to know. Son, ma'am looks so young. Ma'am is Santur. Mom. Sorry. Thank you for making me laugh in the
Thank
morning,
you.
evening itself. Karthik Iyer has so much facts with him. He has researched much. Are you a journalist?
Yes, Karthik, this is a
I'm
question.
amazed by not only that. See, Karthik reads so much, and he has all the facts, at the tip of his fingers. So he's a very, very valuable asset for Candid Meena, and we're very proud of him. Happy to know, Meena, that Jaydev is your son. Thanks to you both for putting your
Thank
efforts.
you
Thank
very
you
much,
so much.
man.
Tansy. Vladimir. He's a Bollywood insider. He has a channel in YouTube. Yes, he is Ulti Kopri is gives you a lot of insider information and without stretching it out. Like you see some YouTubers they keep on going and for hours and hours without coming to the point. Ulti Kopri is quite precise when he talks about facts. Adidas must have taken Aryan for free. Boycott Adidas. Ad agencies will never leave public figures without a public scandal worldwide. It is a norm. Humbled with the comments. Just a very curious mind. Hello,
Hi,
Ujwala.
Ujwala. Good evening, Rekha. Thanks, Savitri.
Thank you. Can you go on to the next one?
Yeah.
Just
So coming to the next piece of
comment.
news. Yeah. So this is an interesting tweet from KRK. He says that I didn't review the film Brahmastra. Still, people didn't go to theaters to watch it. So it has become a disaster. Hope Karan Johar won't blame me for the failure, like many other Bollywood people, says KRK. So apparently, KRK is back at it again.
Yeah.
Now, this is one of the theaters in Toronto, and one of the Candid Meena followers, Sonal Kapoor. She emailed us the layout of one of the theater screenings of Brahmastra in Toronto. So,
And
as you
completely empty except for a few seats, one or two seats. Thank you so much, Sonal, for sending me these.
Yeah, so you can see all these are empty. 293 seats available, seven occupied for the 6 p.m. show. And similarly, you have 280 seats which is available and only seven occupied for 2 p.m. show. Thanks, Sonal Kapoor from Toronto.
Oof, ma'am, so sick of these kids breaking the net. Ananya's brother is dating Sohana. Have to catch up with your toon tail. Lovely, ma'am. Welcome, Jaydev.
Thank you very
Jaydev, you're
much,
looking so
Karthik.
fresh and healthy after your break.
Your voice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
think I'll get a. Am I
Hey,
okay? Do I sound okay? Can Can you hear me?
yes.
Can you hear me, friends?
Yeah, you're audible. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, ma'am. What Nand Astra, Madam Nandi is God, not Astra. Astras are totally different, says Joshi. Ladmi says Rahul Gandhi Brahmasa has made so much money. They are buying Mulistan by paying $786 million per liter. Here, I want to tell you something, Vladimir. That see during this Bharat Jodo Yatra, the Congress people have absolutely no shame. They have asked some shopkeepers to pay 2,000, as some donation to them, and when he refused, they tried to bully him, and showed Gundaism. What is the meaning of this? Are they trying to, jode or trying to tod India?
And Rahul Gandhi is sleeping in an AC, car, and while all his followers and supporters are outside doing the hard work, so he's enjoying in his trailer, the AC trailer.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the next piece of news. Amir Khan's brother Faisal Khan is grabbing headlines once again, and this time for a statement on late actor Sushant Singh's death. He claims it is a murder. In an interaction with media, he reportedly said that Sushant was killed, and the truth should come out soon. He made his debut with, you remember, with Amir in a movie called Mela with Twinkle Khanna, in which he looked really good and people appreciated his performance because he was tall and handsome and acted well compared to midget, Amir Khan. And perhaps that's why Amir never took him again. So though the movie failed at the box office, this guy Amir never took him in any other movie. Now Faisal Khan claims many agencies were involved in the Sushant Singh murder. The actor said that this case will open up on the actor's death or not. He does know, but only time will tell. But he's sure that he has been murdered. He added that the investigation is going on. Sometimes the truth doesn't come out. I pray that the truth comes out so that everybody knows. When somebody like Faisal is saying that, see, he has been murdered, this is something we've been shouting our guts out for 2.5 years. And the government doesn't listen to us, leaders don't listen to us, police don't listen, judiciary don't listen. What I want to ask you, friends, is a very strange thing. The strange thing is that how come Bishnoi was caught so fast in the Musa case? That means to say, you mean to say that the center is scared of Salman Khan and were protecting him? So when somebody threatened Salman Khan, people got into action. When somebody decided to kill Sushant Singh, nobody was there. So
And
what is the
and
meaning of justice?
and not only that, and when Nupur Sharma's life is at danger, and she needs security from BJP party. Why BJP party is not providing security to Nupur Sharma,
Yeah.
right?
And look at the way the
Yeah.
Mumbai police is telling everything to Salman Khan. This is the way they were going planning to kill you and all that, as though he's some hero. People don't even look at him now. They body shame him. They make fun of him like he's a Buddha or street path stalker. So see, why are these people trying to protect him? Another thing that I got to know from you, friends, is that this Ajay Devgan, was there in Gujarat when some 200 crores was given to for some association with Bollywood. I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, shame on Gujarat when boycott Bollywood is happening. And this is a tweet that I asked the chief minister, is this true? Or is this media just making it up? That they're giving money to have an association with Bollywood when Bollywood is being phased out. Our politicians need to be much more educated on this and stop being starstruck. They will have either a wife or a girlfriend who's starstruck and waiting to fall at Salman Khan's feet. They're fighting a battle that's so tough, and all these fools join the bandwagon to pose with them or give them dinner. Ma'am, at Bharat Jodo Yatra, they're using containers that is illegal. India is facing
Okay.
acute shortage of shipping for international trade. Also, the fact, Aditya, that children are being used. These are not long walks, and it's hot. How can they use children for these things? Are they trying to show that it's a very cute campaign? Everybody knows Rahul Gandhi is no longer a child. He's a man he's an old man, you know, trying
But
to look
still, he's the youth leader of Congress Party.
absolutely shame on him. Yeah, so in the case of Faisal Khan, so going back to that case, Jaydev, see, we all know how wronged Faisal has been. He was drugged by Amir Khan and he was put in a lunatic asylum, and all because Amir Khan wanted his property. How can a brother do this to another brother? He wanted him destroyed completely. And then this Amir Khan says that please, mere picture jara dekhiye, with hands folded, crying, Who wants to watch this old midget, this Buddha? Nobody wants to watch. And he's desperate to become the hero of Mahabharata. If any of our historical figures in Mahabharata even imagine that Amir Khan will be there, they will all roll in their graves. Yeah, back to you, Jade.
Yeah. So coming to the next piece of news is now, as you know that with the Sukesh Chandrasekhar case, Jacqueline Fernandez and Nora Fatehi was called for questioning multiple times, and now the name of Nikki Tamboli has cropped up, and not only Nikki Tamboli but TV actress Chahat Khanna,
Yeah. So,
and
Jaidev, just a bit of a interruption here. Himani says Delhi police gave a clean chit to actor Nore Fatehi in the 200 crore scam. Her team says she's been proved clean and not a part of this conman's syndicate. Now, Himani, we do not believe a word that her team says. Let the police say it because she's been grilled for 6 hours yesterday. So I don't think she would be she would have been grilled for 6 hours if she was not involved in it. So I don't know whether how how many facts there are in this. So whether it is true or not, Himani. Yeah, back to you, Jay.
yeah, so coming back to these two ladies are also involved with Sukesh Chandrasekhar, and they received very lavish gifts from Sukesh. And Nikki received a cash of rupees 3.5 lakhs along with a Gucci bag. And so Nikki Tamboli, Chahat Khanna, Arusha Patil, and Sophia Singh met Sukesh Chandrasekhar while he was in jail. He reported furthermore stated that the women had gone to meet Sukesh in Tihar jail in Delhi through Pinky Irani. And media has acquired a charge sheet by the ED, which states that during the first meeting in April 2018, Pinky Irani received an amount to the tune of 10 lakh rupees in cash from Sukesh Chandrasekhar, out of which she gave cash to the tune of 1.5 lakh rupees to Nikita Tamboli. On the second occasion, after 2 to 3 weeks of her first meeting, she went alone to meet Sukesh Chandrasekhar, where she was given a cash to the tune of 2 lakhs and one Gucci bag by Sukesh Chandrasekhar. And the Delhi Police Economic Offences Wing, as you know, summoned both Jacqueline and Nora back to back. Now, Sukesh Chandrasekhar is currently in jail and serving his sentence, and so as you can see that more and more small actresses' names are cropping up, and
So
as
I
you
think,
see that.
as Sushant Singh had told that, see, the biggest problem that Bollywood is facing is that women are being treated as prostitutes by the cabal. Okay, I think by the time this case gets clear, I think all the Bollywood actresses will have made a visit to this guy Sukesh in jail, which means they will all have this devious and deceptive character that they have sold themselves for money and gifts. Can you imagine for selling yourself for a Gucci bag? Shameless women.
So the
And then
biggest
we talk
question
about
is,
men in Bollywood being cruel. The women are throwing themselves at them. Yes, Jaydeep?
yeah, the biggest question is who is behind Sukesh Chandrasekhar? There'll be some big
No,
politician
no,
or big.
no, no, Jaydeep. See, Sukesh is just a puppet.
Yes.
The whole underworld
There's
is
the
behind
point.
it. Politicians, because see, the politicians use have pleasure with these girls. Okay, they use these women, and the underworld, they use Sukesh, people like Sukesh, to launder their money. So when he, whatever he gives them as gifts is changed into white money. That is the thing. These gifts, that straight away, if you can understand why he is giving such lavish gifts, is that he gets some money back, and they keep a percentage. That is how it is. A very good comment from Mira. Mira is that it's so obvious that Bollywood and our politicians have a deep nexus. I'm pretty sure they have parked their ill-gotten wealth in Bollywood.
Yes.
Money laundering in motion. This is exactly what is happening. Just what I said. Anita Verma says, Sallu will live in fear day and night. Best punishment for these people to live without peace of mind. Yes. You
Yes, Anita,
remember,
well said.
Anita, you remember the lady called Pooja Mishra? You remember how they had treated her? They had treated her like dirt, and they threw her like a dog on the streets. He and his brothers. If whatever she has said is true, that means they've treated her like a dog and thrown her on the streets, which shows how dirty their characters are.
It's really sad because at that point of time when Pooja Mishra was out in the public, I mean, none of us, believed what she was saying is correct. And then after the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, is like, we came to know all these things, right? Like all the hidden truths and dirty
Yeah.
secrets of Bollywood.
Sunita says, Ma'am, I feel Faizan Khan is very honest and down to earth, very balanced in some of his interviews. Why was he falsely projected as mad by Amir? Now, Sunita, we've done a detailed video on this in one of our back videos. So if you could just look at it
It is
and
called
see, yeah,
Secrets of a Superstar.
yeah. If you can look at that title, you'll see the whole complete story. How greedy Amir Khan is. He wanted to usurp his wealth. And Amir Khan was fooling his mother also in this. And the mother was siding Amir Khan. And it's a terrible story. I mean, if you read it, you feel it's pathetic.
And you can go through that video also. It's called
Yeah,
Secrets of a Bollywood Superstar, and
yeah,
it's there in the playlist section of Candid Meena.
yeah. N.R. Srinivasan says, some netas are worse than these gundas. Yes, absolutely, Savitri. Please invite Tariq Fatah, ma'am. He's exposing Queen. Want to ask about some doubts? Sure, Yoshi. I will.
Beautiful.
I will send a mail to him. Yes. Shivram, BJP, Bollywood
Bollywood
joined
joint party BJP.
Himani. Political pressure, Iran is crucial for a north-south corridor. Sadly, that's much bigger. Nora gets away, I guess. Hello, ma'am. Will Faisal Khan get into trouble since he made these statements? After all, he's Amir Khan's brother. We really don't know how they work, ENT. So, no guarantees in Bollywood. Nobody guarantees the other's life. Lucille, anyone with a brain can clearly see that SSR Disha and other 15 to 20 people were murdered brutally by these goons. And it has been happening systematically over the years. It takes a lot of time for South Indian actors to buy house and settle themselves. However, these folks are purchasing luxury homes
Yes.
before their debut movie
Yes,
is
Arjun.
released.
Very well said.
Yes, yeah. Savitri says, yes, Salu has to bear his actions. Living in fear is worst punishment. Rupal says that Lawrence Bishnoi, why he needed to shout in public about what he wanted to do to Salman, someone who seriously wanted to kill some big actor, why he is giving such statements in public. No, these are not statements in public, Rupal. These are what they have revealed to the police after being caught. So these are confessions, that are being said. And if you tell me, my sympathies are in his side because if you look at the black buck is an endangered species. But nobody has any right to kill any animal. Okay, and a beautiful animal like the black buck, what was he trying to do? Show off to those useless actresses that when they were shooting that film. Who were they? Sonali, Karishma Kapoor, and all that. He wanted to show off in front of them about killing a thing. When his own life came, he's running like a rat inside a hole, talking about killing. And I'm sure the deer would have been held by someone so that he could kill him. That's how adventurous these people are. Salman Khan's life can't be risked. He's among mafia. Underworld people, Dilip Kumar, Sabana, Asmi, Nasirun. Yeah, this has been very clearly said by some BJP leader, that Shabana and all these people, Nasiruddin and all, they are all the, what you call the tools, who are working against India. And they have jihadi links. Lucille, ma'am, we need to expose Big B also. Yes. Remove Lambu Amitabh from Gujarat tourism. कुछ डॉन तो गुजरात में. Remove that Lambu. It's only anger we have for them. Yes. Jeevan. What Aurangzeb did to his father Shah Jahan, it runs in their blood. Yes. Amir Khan.
Yes.
I think Jacqueline and Nora are good examples for the youth today to open their eyes and keep greeds of brands, cars, jewelry in control. Madam, why are you ignoring my messages? Been a loyal follower of your channel. Felt very bad. Sometimes I see your video offline. Shailaja, I have not done that. I haven't seen your comments because we take each and every comment of viewers and friends because each one is valuable. And if I've done that, I'm really sorry I haven't seen it. Jaydev, I think we should just see whether she's written something.
Yeah, sure.
My apology. PR. But how Salman boy knows he got death threat from Facebook? Are Bollywood detectives active in India or system is working for Bollywood? Yes, I think system is working for Bollywood. True India. Yesterday, when Arnab, a Republic in his own style, claimed the film Brahmas was a big loser from pseudo Hindu comments, that religious panelist made grim face. Why they are so damn arrogant? I think half the people he calls are fakes. Yes, Anita. Vladimir, honestly, I had no idea. Explains Nora's liberty. Good evening,
Good
Meena.
evening, Meena.
All the top newspaper websites are confirming that Brahmastra made 3,000 crores all over the world. Aren't they
300
aware?
crores.
When the bluff is proved, they will lose their reputation. I don't know if Vladimir is serious. If Vladimir is serious, then people like Vladimir can do something, to expose these culprits. Veena, and please note that Nikki Tamboli and Nora are products of Big Boss. Yes. A photo posted by Dino Moria's brother shows the backside of a tempo truck in the middle of traffic, which has two openings with bars at the back with kids' hands on the left side. And he says, find the hands.
Okay.
By which, Zoya, I'm still confused by what you meant. Gucci bag from a con man. Oh God, how can he can it get? Pinky Iran is just pimping for these? Yes, gold diggers. Child trafficking. Yeah, okay. Yes, some news channel showing con man as a criminal. Shame on them. My recycle bags are more beautiful than Gucci.
Good one, Sharmila.
Yeah, absolutely, ma'am. To believe Nora's team. Yeah. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday morning.
Welcome, Seema.
So let's get to the next piece of news.
Yeah, yeah.
And so the main story for today is, Lawrence Bishnoi's plan to murder Salman Khan has been revealed. And actor Salman Khan has been, living under a cloud of death threats. And on Thursday, the Delhi police made revelations about how gangsters made detailed plans on how to kill Salman Khan at his Panvel farmhouse near Mumbai. And new revelations came to light as the Punjab police continued their investigations in the murder of Punjabi singer Sidhu Moosewala, who was killed earlier. Now, here's what we know about a plan hatched to kill the actor. It has been revealed that in the run-up of the murder of Sidhu Moosewala, Lawrence Bishnoi had hatched a plan to murder Salman Khan. Leading the plan was Kapil Pandit, a sharpshooter of the Goldie Brar Lawrence Bishnoi gang, who was recently arrested from Indo-Pak border in a joint operation by the Special Cell of the Delhi Police and Punjab Police. Special Commissioner of Police, Special Cell of Delhi Police, HGS Daliwal, told the media that Pandit, along with his associates Santosh Jadhav and Sachin Bishnoi Tappan, had conducted a razzia of not just Khan's house in Mumbai's suburban area of Bandra, but also his farmhouse in Panvel. The three of them had rented a room in Panvel in Mumbai's Waze area. Salman Khan owns a farmhouse in Panvel area, and the accused had rented a house along the route to carry out the murder. One of the shooters from the gang had rented a house on the way to Salman Khan's farmhouse, and stayed there, and they stayed there for about 1.5 months. The three accused were tracking Salman's car. They had realized that since the actor's name had emerged in the hit and run case, he was very careful about car speeds and would normally drive at a very low speed. Apart from this, Bishnoi's man had also befriended the security guards at Salman's by pretending to be his fan so that they could get information about the actor's movements. Investigations reveal during the stakeout in April, Salman had visited his farmhouse twice. However, the gangsters missed their chance on both occasions. Salman Khan had been on the radar of Lawrence Bishnoi, who was a key accused in the Sidhu Moosewala case over the 1998 Black Buck poaching case. So it has been reported that Bishnoi wanted to kill Salman Khan because of the Chinkara poaching case in Rajasthan's Jodhpur, which occurred during the filming of the movie Hum Saath Saath Hain. Now, Bishnoi reportedly stated that Chinkara are sacred to the Bishnoi community in Haryana, Rajasthan, and Punjab. So, Bishnoi had hatched an elaborate plan to kill Salman in 2018 as the trial of the Black Buck case was being held. Now, according to media, Bishnoi had revealed that he had asked Rajasthan-based gangster and his accomplice Sampath Nehra to do a resi of the actor's house in Bandra, Mumbai. However, at that time, Nehra couldn't get a clear shot at Salman Khan as he was armed with only a pistol. The gangster then ordered a rupees 4 lakh RK spring rifle to a man identified as Dinesh Fauji, who lived in the same village as Nehra. The rifle was later recovered from Fauji's possession. So this is what and after that, the threat letter was received by Salman Khan's father, Salim Khan. So this was the entire,
Yeah,
plan.
saying that they will be next. Musa. Yeah. So here, what I want to again reiterate what we said before is that, see, when they all decided, I wouldn't say he, when all these people who killed Sushant, you know, did it to him, brutally, torturing him and then killing him, they didn't care two hoots. It was a joke for them. When they killed Disha, it was a joke for them. When they killed Jia, it was a joke for them. Now, when this Bishnoi gang are behind him, look at the way he's running like a rat. He has all his bodyguards. I think he has 10 cars with bodyguards. That scared he is for his little, small, puny life.
Yes.
Why are they not heroes? They show us that they can bash about 200 people on screen. Why can't they do it in real life? They can make women slaves in reality. If they're so strong, then why can't they? Why are they scared of Bishnoi and his gang? It's all crap. They are all cowards of the biggest order. You look at him, you look at Akshay, you look at Shah Rukh Khan. The way Shah Rukh Khan used to go for Karan Johar's party from the back door, hiding, using capes. They had all these masks to hide themselves. Even today, Shilpa Shetty's husband is wearing some sort of weird mask. I don't know for what. Is he doing some plastic surgery to change his face so that he will not be connected with this porno stuff that's going on? I mean, can you imagine your husband goes around with you wearing a mask? Which family will do that? These people go to any limits, again, going back to what Karan Johar did with his Bollywood wives. One of the wives, now whose wife was that? I think Sanjay Kapoor's. Now she has stored her uterus, this thing, what you call the tube, which she wants to make, put in gold and put around one of her daughter's necks and some of their tooth, which they have lost as children. Everything has been kept, and she's going to put all of this in gold, and she's going to give it to them as necklaces. Are they really mad? I mean, these are the stuff that what is made in a witch's cauldron.
Satanic ritual.
Yes. What are they trying to show us? Everything gets weird. In fact, Jayanti Iyer has come out with a very, I was shocked, that there is a restaurant in USA where they sell cannibal meat, and they say it is from the corpses. And they, the kind of menu they do is like, it's a 5-star or a fine dining restaurant, and it's got very, very fancy names for each dish. And who are the people who go there, visit there? Like people like Meryl Streep, and this guy who was there in this, what do you call Jaydev, the movie that Amir Khan did, uh, the English
Tom
version,
Hanks.
Tom Hanks, yes, Meryl Streep, Tom Hanks. These are the people who are visiting this restaurant. I can't believe, because I know, we all know that this is Kali Yuga. But advertising like this, a cannibal restaurant in USA, and selling, human meat, can't believe it. Let's take a few comments, Jaydev.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shailaja. These are, yes, switches. Yeah, I took your comment, Shailaja. I agree with Meenaji. On a false bravado of these Bollywood, and then real threat comes to them, they show their true colors of being a covered. Yes.
Yes.
I have heard Vishnoi gang is a fan of SSR. They have pledged to take revenge.
Okay.
Okay. Most of Hollywood is part of the satanic cult.
Yes. True, Karthik.
Yeah. I hate it when Malaika walks like a duck and you have reporters saying, Malaika, ma'am,
Malaika
Malaika.
man.
Yeah, she spends 22 hours in the
22
gym.
hours in the
I think.
gym.
Yeah, I wish Arjun would do that, because then he could lose some of his thunder thighs. Yeah. Although Salman exercised for 3 hours, he still looks old. Vladimir, Europeans ate Egyptian mummies. Worst things are done from 12th century onwards. Although Salman exercises, yeah, he looks old. Sari Dabanga nikal gayi. Yes. This must be Salman Khan's plan to gain public
Yes.
sympathy. Is there any sense in giving warning to Salman's family so they are
Yeah,
guarded
this could be
instead of Lawrence
one
doing it?
one of the
Yeah,
reasons because
true. Because Vladimir, yes, I heard the show of Abhijit Chawda, sir. It was awful to hear. Dare Alia to bear her bump.
yeah, her
Today
bum
she was,
keeps on
today
changing
I saw her wearing some red dress
size
and holding her stomach.
like
I mean, we were
elastic.
all pregnant at some time. We don't go walking around holding our stomachs, you know. So she goes around holding her stomach. Let's take a few more comments. All the Italian fashion houses like Versace, Armani, Gucci, Fendi are not honest themselves. Dig further, you'll find more dirt. Yes, there will be mafia within them as well.
There'll be a lot of
Uh,
skeletons in the closet.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Meena ma'am is one such influence. You are. This whole family is. Thank you so much, Himani. The India-Iran corridor is already in place. Pakistan is the worst affected because of that. Something has to be done to expose the truth. We can't allow the brainwashing to happen further. It's all drama plotted by his father to play sympathy card. That's if they can make plans to kill him, they won't
Yes,
miss.
it's a sympathy story which is being weaved out to the public, and they want people to watch his film.
Yes. Himani says, are they, no, no, they are already stressed out. The guys of Vishnoy had befriended Salman's farmhouse staff, keeping an eye on his movement and the vehicle
And
speed.
vehicle speed, yeah.
We need
Yes,
to
Asha,
spread
you need to
awareness.
spread awareness.
Those who have human meat are as bad as murderers. Yes.
They're worse than murderers, Vasanti.
Yes. USA is on the verge of self extinction. Shame on them. When I watch Biden and relate to Illuminati fixing a dupe, I believe it to be
Yeah.
true. Here also, true Indian, see, there were a lot of rumors that he is a pedophile. And if you see the way he catches children and kisses them, it's very frightening. You please have a look in some of his videos. The way he catches children, very frightening. Need to boycott SRK movies. और ये दबंग बनाता है बनता है. Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's go to the next piece of news.
Yes.
Yeah, so would you like to take this one?
Yeah. Let me just move on to that. Yeah. Actor Shama Sikandar opened up about the casting couch experience in Bollywood and how things have improved over the years. In a new interview, without taking names, she said a few established producers and makers wanted to be friends with her. The actor said that the concept of asking for sexual favors in return for work is the lowest of the low. Sharma is best known for TV shows like Ye Meri Life Hai, CID, Man Mein Hai Vishwas, and others. Besides TV, she's been a part of several Hindi films ever since she starred in Amir Khan's 1999 film Man. She last appeared in Bypass Road, which was released in 2019. In an interview, Shama narrated her casting couch experience in Bollywood. She told media the industry has changed so much for good. Today, young producers are far more professional and treat people respectfully. They do not have the notion of sex for work. In the past, I have had producers tell me that they wanted to be friends with me. I was like, how can we be friends if we do not work together? I feel the whole concept of asking for sex in return for work is the lowest of low. I mean, you have to be terribly insecure to do that. Some of these producers and makers were well established names in the industry. It shows that you do not have an iota of confidence that you can win over a woman's heart in an organic manner. But casting couch is not limited to Bollywood alone, it happens everywhere. Meanwhile, actor Kangana Ranaut has lauded actor Ajay Devgan for opening a four-screen multiplex in Ahmedabad. Talking to Instagram, Kangana shared a tweet by trade analyst Taran. She said this is the best and most effective way a superstar can utilize his resources and influence. Not only it generates employment, it also increases our screen count. Number of screens in India less than 7,000. Number of screens in China more than 70,000. Congratulations, sir, she says. Kangana's praise on Ajay comes a few months after she said that he will never promote her film. Earlier this year, when she was asked to talk about Ajay's Bollywood bonhomie, Kangana had told Mirror Now, but Ajay will never promote my film. He will promote others' film, but will never promote mine. He called me quietly to tell me, hush, hush, that I love your Talaivi, but he will not tweet my trailer. She had also said Ajay Devgan goes and does a role in female centric films, but will he do that for my film? I will be more than obliged, and I'll be more than grateful if he does. If he supports my film how Arun Rampal does, of course, it's quite evident that they don't want to. I think all the actors should support me as I support them. Let's take a few comments.
Yeah, so
Samaj Sikandar sadly has gone the Malaika way. She was very fresh in Ye Meri Life Hai in 2003, but of course she must have had her share of lewd men. If she
yes,
has guts, let Kangana come out and talk for justice for Jia Khan. If she does,
yeah,
then I'll call her the man of Bollywood. But will she? Gloria says, hello everyone. We are not picking and choosing whose films to watch or whose to boycott. It's simple. We're boycotting all Bollywood films. Boycott means boycott. Absolutely. Anonymous. Just to let you know, Twitter is active in suspending accounts that support boycott Bollywood, as I never commented, just like the trends and supported the movement got accounts suspended last week. Yes, they are also against. People like Salman need to be in a Patal Lok, and what is he doing in Earth?
yes, yeah, Puneet.
Yeah. Tom and Jerry says, ma'am, read Jia's mother's plea for reinvestigation was rejected by HC. Can we please get her? Okay, we will try that, Tom. The sort of craze most Indians have for these actors is insane. I'm sure they can also see the dirty side of Bollywood, but it just doesn't matter to them. That is what annoys me so much. Here, Neelam, let me just tell you a fact. Indians have this habit, that if something bad happens to somebody else, it will never happen to them until it really happens to them, and that's when they suffer. So that is something that it has to be drilled into their heads. Karthik, pedophile has been there in America society since time immemorial. The country is populated by the colonists who is destroyed the Native Americans. They're all perverts. Pia says, I also support Lawrence Bishnoi, but did he really kill Musawala first? I thought Congress is behind Musewala death. Asha says boycott Bollywood will continue. If not for the crimes, at least for his traumatic movies, he should be hanged. Usha says, so much similarity between Malaika and Janvi in dressing most indecently and provocatively. Yes. If not for the crimes, at least for his traumatic. Yeah. Ma'am, please extend time when topic is interesting. So nice of you, Joshi.
Thanks, Joshi.
People like Salman need to be in
Yeah, we've
Patalo.
taken that.
Yeah. Now, CBI takes over the probe into Sonali Foghat's death to reach Goa tomorrow. A team of CBI and forensic officials are expected to reach Goa tomorrow to look into the circumstances that led to the death of Sonali Foghat. The CBI has taken over the investigation into the death. The CBI has registered a murder case under relevant sections of the Indian Penal Code. A team of CBI and forensic officials are expected to reach Goa tomorrow to look into the circumstances that led to the death of the politician, sources added. They are expected to visit the scene of crime as well. Officers of the Federal Probe Agency will take over the relevant documents from the local police before beginning their probe. The Special Crime Unit of CBI, which will conduct the probe, will focus on whether her murder was pre planned, the motive behind this, whether her aides, Sudhir and Sukhvinder, are alone responsible for the murder, whether she was overdosed, who the supplier of drugs were, and whether usurping her property had anything to do with her death. The special unit will also speak to Goa police officers who had collected documents of Foghat's properties from Hisar in Haryana. Sonali was declared dead on arrival by doctors at a Goa hospital on August 23. Initially, this was treated as an accidental death due to heart attack, but multiple blunt injuries in the autopsy forced the police to dodge a murder case. Later, the Goa police said Foghat was forcibly drugged by her two associates. So far, 5 people have been arrested in the case, including her personal assistant Sudhir Sangwan and his associate Sukhvinder Singh. Besides Edwin Noons, the owner of the iconic Curlies where Foghat was seen parting hours before her death, as well as 2 others, Datta Prasad Gaunkar and Ramdas Mandrekar, have been arrested. Now, here, friends, what I find strange is that when CBI walks in, they have no evidence because Curly's restaurant is being demolished. How can it be demolished even before the forensic people go into it? Some politicians are playing very, very dirty here.
I mean, even in the
Because
case of
if a
SR,
restaurant
it was
of
too
this
late.
caliber can be broken up, that means it is with Goa government's approval. So who is it in Goa government who's scared that the truth will come out? Yes, Suchita. Part of Curly is demolished. I don't know. It's just like Amir Khan's uncle's house being refurbished after Sushant Singh's death, and people walking into it like a party. You know. So where is the seriousness to all this? Crimes are being committed every day, and people just think of it as a killing a fly. Terrible. Kangana and SSR committed suicide. I hate her since then. Yeah, Kangana said yes. Gloria. Even Sushant's house was painted and furniture changed. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Nirupama. I appreciate your courage. Even I had heard and read similar things in New York, but will not say these things in public. But you are making people aware of this. Takes a lot of courage.
Thank you very much,
Very
Kaushik.
important, Kaushik, because the more we are hiding things, the more our children are they live sort of life they don't know, they're not aware of. As I told you in Kerala, even simple milk bars are serving, drinks, what you call fruit drinks with drugs. What are they doing? In fact, just before coming to this show, I was reading a detailed, I was listening to a detailed video by a police officer who was saying that drugs have become so common among children in Kerala. And they call it, there are little words for that. They have nicknames for all these, synthetic drugs. It's called powder. And they all know what they do is, so he was telling parents that please be careful how do you make out that children are using drugs? If you find your children have crumpled notes, rupees in their rooms, please be very, very careful, because what happens is that these drug dealers give them the drugs, this powder, in the rupee. Then what they do is they take that powder and they put it on the ATM card and they rub it. And then they make two lines and they snort it. So this is a very big clue that the child has become a part of it. And the most horrible thing that I want to tell you, friends, is that a kid who was hooked onto drugs in Kerala was killed by the drug peddlers because he could not pay them. You don't know where Kerala is going. Kerala is going to hell. And a chief minister like Pinarayi is not bothered because he has made enough wealth for him and his family. How can you do it? I mean, when you are a leader of a state or even a small association, the welfare of your people should be the biggest concern for you. And here, the policeman is saying that drugs are being sold near every school, near every club, and children don't know it. And these synthetic drugs, once, even if you take them once, you're hooked. It's not like previous times when you have to take a lot of it to get drugged, to get hooked onto it. Nowadays, the drugs just make you hooked onto it. And I don't know how many of you would have seen on Twitter a lady from Punjab. She just got married. The henna is not even out of her hands, and she's standing doubled because she's an addict. And people on the street are mocking her and saying that she's a drug addict. And apparently, the village that she lives in, Punjab, all of them are drug addicts. Vladimir says simple things. They're doing dumping of drugs and ruin our people just like they did in America. Drones by Pakistani army are used for supply. Yes. All Bollywood actors are criminals. True, man. Kerala is going to hell. It's a mini Pakistan. Even after all that Pinarayi has done in his tenure, believe me, the voters will vote for him or Congress back to power. Yes, that is why they are so intelligent, Karthik. They do the same mistake again and again. Kerala used to be proud of India, and I wanted it to remain same. Hope things change.
I would like to add, I would like to add to one point is that in Kerala, each and every school in Kerala, they should, make aware of what's happening regarding this particular drugs, how it is spread, and in Malayalam language, as well as, the parents has to be educated and schooled on the dangers of drugs, especially in the village areas. So a complete awareness campaign has to come about in Kerala regarding the harmful effects of drugs on children, especially. And especially, the NCB in Kerala should, really do take up the challenge of wiping out the drugs, cartel to an extent in Kerala, right? So if the NCB, which is a central agency, if the center can take this seriously, the NCB can do a lot of things in, curtailing this flow of drugs.
A true Indian says today's news in South is horrific. A 15-year-old girl was raped by 21 men, including one policeman. We can suspect their misbehavior only because of drugs. Yes, under the thing of drugs, they can act in weird ways. Parents need to be aware of what their kids are doing. Even at home, they need to be watched. Whitener, cough syrups, pain medication, and whatnot. Moonchild. Curly's in Goa was a major drug hub. I have friends from Goa and they used to tell me about stories of Curly's. So in a way, I'm glad it's demolished. Yes, but before the forensic examine it, it's not right, Moonchild. USA is using Pakistan for a proxy war. Yes. Atira. I was a Pinarayi supporter. Now I'm ashamed of it. Meena. Ajay Devgan's movie, thank you. Faces
Very
for
good.
yes. Until and unless people can really connect the BW crimes with the Clinton Foundation and and Clinton Global Initiative, the people who feel hurt cannot really expect any true justice coming from governments.
Yeah.
In Punjab, the younger generation is already drugged. The people blame Pakistan for it. Man, there is a book regarding some predictions written long ago, that it was written that time will come when human will hate human. True Indian. And the bloody regional media flashed the child face along with accused. Yeah, they've such awareness is going in Kerala that that is not enough.
Yes,
Drug root has to become deep rooted.
but it
Madam,
is
West Bengal
very
is
much
worse.
needed.
Yeah, Bangladesh is flushing its prisons here full of criminals, perverts, murderers, fully supported by TMC. It's so bad that BSF started shooting at any movement. Reddy says, joined late. Have to see this again to know the topic explanation. Salman murder plot. Never known something like this happened. What goes around comes around. They
Yes,
deserve
well
what they
said,
get.
Julie.
Yeah. Joshi, Madam, why SSR was looking fat in the month of August and September when Chichore movie shoot complete in the month of March? You know, he was slowly getting drugged, Joshi, and the very fact that Riya was planted in his life was to start that process. And you've heard of the conversation in WhatsApp chats where these Kwan people, Jaya Saha, were saying how he should be drugged. The kind of drugs that can be put in water where you don't even notice the taste difference. So that's how he was drugged. Then there were videotapes which showed that he was under her, control in ZTV, where he was being, guided like a child, and he was slurring. So they have a very big hand in this murder of Sushant. So I think when he would have been drugged, he would have put on weight and then lost it. So that could have been the reason, Doshi. I don't see anything
Or
otherwise.
maybe even for the role, perhaps he would have put on weight. That could also be a possibility.
Yeah. Welcome,
Hi,
Devika.
Devika.
Yeah. And on this note, we end the session. Tomorrow we have Saffron Tiger with us. So please watch us tomorrow, same time. And for those who like to watch the Hindi version, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, every day at 10 o'clock, except on Sundays, we have Hindi news for you. Thank you and
And
good night.
friends, one more thing. One more thing is make sure to hit the like button. This will help the video reach more people and more awareness on this. The nefarious activities which Bollywood does. Thank you.
Thank you and good night.